is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard.
At the 30-yard line.
Now Bell. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before it could even get started.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
First down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. Past the 20. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That catch good for only a couple. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Makes the score Colts.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard line.
This one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Here's 2nd and a yard. They go play action now. Jackson looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On the option is Jackson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Excellent work by Marcus Golden shooting into the backfield for the stop. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And he's out of bounds on the return on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll get this only up. To about the 35.
Bell. Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Colts.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. On the crossing route, complete. That's Robinson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get him the football in the passing game. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run it in with Bell. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
Now Kaepernick. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kyle Rudolph. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Colts 14, Titans 3. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Taken down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? If you're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Buying time to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. But it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw again. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. And he knocks it through.
Is good. Makes the score Colts 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Chris Godwin. Micah Hyde on the coverage.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Number 20.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Golden on the stop. A 3-yard pickup.
Now a handoff looking right. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Number 26.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Bell. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Number 14, Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6.
Makes the score Colts.
Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 8 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
On the option, Jackson will keep it. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39 yard.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Complete.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
At the 4-yard line.
Now Bell. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 6-yard
To
line.
throw, it's Kaepernick. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter.
21. Titans 16.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away. Now it's Wilson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. It was Justin Houston who got him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Kaepernick to throw on second down. A screen to Bell. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the stop.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Down on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is now 2.
Good. Makes the score Titans 23, Colts 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The return man, Wilson.
And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And almost intercepted. He could have picked it, maybe some space to go the other way. Instead, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7 yards to go.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Flush to his right. And, oh, a crush. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. And now he'll tuck it and run. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. He's going to keep it again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd. For a Tennessee touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And that might just seal the deal here. It makes it a 2-score game with not a lot of time on the clock.
30, Colts 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now it's
Wilson. Put a
Wilson.
stamp on me in the locker room because I just delivered.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Their own 16-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Check 50, check 50.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. On play action, they'll throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Number 14.
Chris Godwin with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Titans 30, Colts 27.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. 20. Are in for 6. Touchdown. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
At the
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
2 yards to go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
The one with the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Kaepernick. They're going for it on 4th. Should do it. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Looking downfield for Jones. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. But don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. This time, Jackson will throw it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Tennessee, the